Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunshine Islands. It is the 7th day of summer today, and that of course brings us right to our chicken festival. And we're basically carrying on from yesterday. We have a few things to talk about besides the festival, but we will be going, and I think it's very likely that we're gonna win ourselves another wonderful today. So we'll want to make sure to attend that as early as 10 o'clock. But there's a few things that we can do in the meantime. So I'm just going to take these 2 onions out of my fridge. And I am going to be demonstrating how it is that we can use our brand new seed maker. Gannon put that in for us. We asked him to put that in yesterday. So let's go check it out. It gets put directly underneath the yarn maker, and it works the same as any other maker. You just walk up to it with whatever you want to put in it in your hands and throw it in. So when we're talking about crops, it might be confusing. So for example, normally, of course, a bag of seeds contain 9 seeds in total. So you buy one bag, you get a 3x3 square, and you get 9 seeds in total. So you might be thinking, oh, well, I need to put 9 of a crop in to get a full bag of seeds. And I can totally understand that might be confusing, but we get sort of lucky with the seed maker in that you only need 1 crop to make an entire bag of seeds. So it's a really great little machine to have, and you get a really excellent payoff, because if you put 1 crop in, you still get to ship the majority of the crops that you grew. So you're getting a ton of profit still, and you're also eliminating having to go back to Chen and buy more seeds. So as long as you save 1 of your crops, you can put it into the seed maker, you can get another bag, and you can replant your crops. So as long as you have the desired crop that you want to put into the seed maker, you can pretty much eliminate Chen from the equation entirely. So this saves you money, of course, and it's also very convenient for the greenhouse. So if you have a greenhouse and there's something that you want to grow all year round, and it's not a crop that is replenishable, then the seed maker will help you from having to wait until that particular crop is in season to buy it from Chen. So in my case, hoarding all of my stuff in my refrigerator was not a terrible idea. Not only is it good for cooking and the like, but if I want to start growing stuff in the fall season, for example, and I don't want to have to pay for seeds, I pretty much have all of what we can grow in the fall right here. I have my spinach, I have my eggplants, and I have my yams. So I can go and put these into the seed maker, get my seeds, and plant everything on the first day of fall to get started right away. So I don't have to wait for Chen's shop to be open, I don't have to spend money on seeds. And it's also good to use it because you get a sunstone for using it 100 times. 100 times is a little much. It does kind of take a while to do that, but we will be doing that slowly but surely. And in the summer season, we're going to be using it for our onions, of course. I would say we could use it for pumpkins because there are only other non-replenishable crop in the summer season that we have so far. but I think that they take too long to actually grow for us to be able to really put them in the seed maker and then be able to replant them again for this year's harvest. But if we have some pumpkins left over, we can still put them in the seed maker and save those seeds for next year. And the same goes for the tomatoes and the corn. Just because I won't be able to grow any more this year doesn't mean it's not a good idea to put those seeds aside for next year. So it's very simple, but it's very, very useful. It's an awesome little machine. It's definitely worth the money. I'm just coming in to say hello to our small child. Oh my god, they're so tiny. So tiny. It's just unreal. I feel like our farmer could pick these little animals up with ease. I kind of feel like the scaling's a little bit off when I look at the small animals compared to the big ones, but anyways. It's not important. We just have to remember to say hello to them and make sure that they're fed, of course, because they cannot come out like the rest of our animals until they're grown. I was gonna say, I don't know what's going on with our sheep there, but it wasn't a glitch on the game's part. The sheep was just going in between the fully grown grass and the not mature grass. And I've got nothing in the orchard today. No fruits to pick. But I think we're in for some more sunshine. So far, it's been a beautiful summer season. Nice and sunny, which is great because it lets me control my water points. And it's really fantastic for these trees because the trees don't require a lot of water for the fruit to come in, but they do require a little bit of sunshine, so it's been working in my favor so far. And it is 11 o'clock, so I guess what I should do is head on over to the festival. I'll worry about watering later. If I want to water, I'll do it before bed. And I'll talk to Taro after the festival, and I'll just double check and make sure that it's going to be sunny. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Kirk's boat again today, so I might as well visit Animal Island before. Apparently, I put food into the feeding dish yesterday, but I didn't actually ask the sprite for help, which was silly of me. I could have swore I put food in. I'd have to look at the recording I did yesterday. That's not really like me. I don't think I've done that before, but I guess whatever animal I was feeding yesterday got themselves a free meal. Alright, Chicken Festival. Now, I don't even remember if we competed in this last year and we lost, or if we didn't even have a chicken. I think we competed, but we lost. I'd have to look at my assets screen, which I can't do right now. Or maybe I can. Yeah, I can look at my assets. I just can't save. That's right. So, animal. Well, that's very specific. I think we got the bronze last year, because we do have 4 gold first place wins, and we have 1 third place win, and I do believe that was our chicken. But I did enter Tifa, which again is pretty much a 100% win. It actually looks here that she got 2nd place last year. So I'm not sure why my assets screen isn't really quite lining up. It's also really hard to read on the emulator. It's also possible that that's a different number other than 0 and I just can't read it. I don't know why the numbers on this emulator are messed up. It might just be with the different layering. I've never been able to figure it out. I've kind of just been working around it, and at this point I'm just sort of used to it. But it really doesn't matter. All we know is that we didn't win last year, but this year is our year. We are definitely going to win. And we're going to even beat Poultry's doppelganger over there. Yes. Alright. So we are on a definite winning streak for festivals. We are on a roll. And unfortunately, I already know what Wonderful I'm getting because I played ahead of time, and based on my reaction of not sounding very excited, you guys can probably guess that I'm not gonna get my Orange Wonderful. Nope, she's gonna give me another yellow. Are you serious? Every time I get a yellow Wonderful, my mood just decreases slightly. Because, again, there gets to be a point where it's no longer useful. There's just not enough tools that I can put yellow Wonderfuls in to use them all up. But whatever. That's sort of the trade-off, I guess. I mean, we've been having this absolutely beautiful sunny weather, but I do believe it has to be rainy. It's very complicated, but basically it has to be like raining 2 days after the festival if the festival takes place on like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and then I think it has to be cloudy if the festival takes place on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And weather in this game, again, is something that is very, very complicated to try and control. So the next festival that we have coming up is the Cooking Festival, and this might break our winning streak because I've been doing my due diligence in gaining recipes, and I've really been making an effort to increase my cooking skills, but we still don't have access to a lot of recipes, and depending on the category that Pierre is going to want us to cook in, we might not be able to really put anything in that will be able to win us first place. But that's like a week away, so I am not too worried about that. At the moment, anyways. We'll worry about that when it gets closer. So let's just check our weather. It is going to be sunny, which is good. That means I can leave the animals out and I can water as well if I want to. And the thing of most importance that I wanted to do today, of course, before the video ends, is come back to Gannon's and see if there's any other upgrade that we want to get from him. So we purchased the seed maker yesterday, and I was kind of torn between putting in the thresher or the flour mill. Now these are both very, very good things to have for sure, and we're gonna need to get sunstones from both. They both have their uses. I really don't think that there's sort of an advantage to one over the other, so I think we'll just get the thresher for now. And we're going to save a little bit of money with the Sprite's enchantment. Again, not very much. So we're going to fork over 20 pieces of adamantite and $93,000 to Gannon. And he is going to have that ready for us tomorrow. And because I just did a video yesterday and I'm looking over at my notes, there's not really much to cover today. That's pretty much it. Just a short video. Going to the festival and making use of Gannon's skills. I still have the sprites for a few more days. They are going to be doing 4 days worth of enchanting for me. So I may decide to buy the flour mill. I do still have the money for it. I've been doing fairly well with money still. Obviously, the money that I've been spending is going to outweigh the money that I've earned. But if summer is anything like spring, we should still be able to recoup a lot of our losses. And if not, it's not a huge deal anyways, because we're still so far ahead of the game in terms of money. So what I'll probably do is I'll just play for a few days. If I get some upgrades, I may just save showing them off for a later video, just so I have time to play and to make notes and to actually have some other things to sort of talk about. So hopefully I'll be here before the cooking festival, and I'll have to research, based upon what year we're in, what Pierre is going to want us to cook. And then based on that, I should be able to determine if there's something that we could make that would be worth submitting. And I hope so. I hope that we can at least submit something that won't get us completely dead last, but I don't have a great feeling that we're going to get first. But in any case, like I said, I'm not too worried about it at the moment. We will cross that bridge when we get there. And for now, I'm just going to continue on in the summer season in Sunshine Islands. Hope you have all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will be joining me next time, and thank you so very much for watching.